Welcome back, everybody. We're finishing this one up. Get ready for another potential long episode. We might even be at the edge of space. Core memory unlocked for Shadow. Shadow, wrong way, bud. Yeah, but on the plus side, I'm certain that things are only going to get shorter from here. Because Team Rose is, nothing special. Now, granted, Team Chaotix might have a few longer long episodes, but I don't know. I'm not like too worried about them because they're a matter of how many things can you find and how fast can you find them. So they shouldn't be too hard.
I'll take it from here. Annihilate. I'll take it from here.
Oh, I see. Flying just to hit a target, and then speed just to go up the pole that the target activated. Game's making Team Dark work for it, man. Right, and gotta be careful of those. Nobody's in a position where they can take those things out. Well, I mean, we are, but Rouge is not. Ooh, I like that. Nothing like a power-up. Oh, hell no. You don't. What kind of pose is that, Shadow? Up! Nope! Nope! Damn it. Alright, let's see if we could do this without getting shot. Yeah, there we go. Nice try, bud. You ain't getting away with that a second time. What an amazing sight? I don't know, man. Omega's not pulling any punches, guys. This dude's about one thing and one thing only, and that is destroy anything. Anything. Eggman related. Omega's the so one-track mind type of character that, like, well, he is a robot, so, like, I don't know if I want to give him too much credit on that, but he is, like, a very one-track mind character. It kind of is entertaining, though. Shadow, let's go. I think what makes it entertaining is that he can still, like, he can still interact like an actual friend towards Shadow and Rouge. In Sonic Crossworld Racings, I believe his rival interaction with Shadow indicates that he's like Shadow and them both acknowledge each other as like real competition. Like Shadow's the Omega is like one of the only ones that Shadow will say, finally, good competition. Someone I know is competent. He shit talks just about everybody else. That's another thing I really did like about Sonic Racing Crossworlds is that the rival interactions in the Grand Prix were so funny. It's like all the heroes were being nice to each other in friendly competition, but the moment you get to the villains or the anti-heroes, they're all just like shit-talking everybody, and it's hilarious. But I think the ironic thing is that none of them are nearly as funny as Biggs. Zavok is super confident against everybody. Hell, even when he's up against Zaz, who's like Zavok's the only person Zaz is afraid of. When Zaz is like nothing too, it's just a fender bender, right? Nothing to it. And Zavok's like, no, go all out. It doesn't matter who your opponent is. I want to see your destructive best. And that's awesome. But then when it comes to Big's just like, I don't like it when people are mean to my friends. And then Zavok's reaction is just, I sense power behind those words. Am I feeling fear? Bro is feeling fear on Big the Cat. Big is like the most goofy Sonic character, And yet he comes across as the most, like, honestly, Big has become very interesting of a character. I have to admit. Like, he doesn't do anything specific. He's just like, in almost every sense, Big's just there. Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure 1 are maybe the only games that I can think of where Big was in the adventure for a reason. In almost every other game I see him in, he's just there. He just shows up for no reason. Sonic Frontiers, Shadow Generations, like, he's just here. And heck, Sonic Crossroads Racing is another game where it's like, Big, I don't even think Big understands why he's been invited to the race. He just showed up. Donpa invited him, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll come. And then when he's there, everyone else is there for the competition, and Big's just like, yo, I'm behind the wheel, but when do we go fishing? To be 100% honest, he thought that it was fishing from the get-go. Sonic's cast is, like, honestly great, and I think the reason why I like it so much is that when I compare it to, like, first off, Mario's cast, and second of all, Nintendo casts in general, they're so much more well-written. Nintendo characters are like, okay, for the most part, there are some franchises with some very well-written characters. Fire Emblem is a very good example of a series that I think the characters are, for the most part, very well-written. Mario has a few well-written characters among the roster. And no, Mario is not one of them. For the obvious reason of he's got to fit every role, so he's got no character so that he can just be in any role he wants. Which I really just don't agree with that philosophy. You can make him fit any role, but if he's... Dr. Mario is no different than Mario. If anything, the lack of a character only serves to hinder that. Everyone's always asking, why is he a doctor? He's got no reason to be a doctor. Does he have a reason to be a sports player? No, he also doesn't. But that's a little less questionable simply on the grounds that everybody is playing sports. So, who cares? But Mario being a doctor, being a silent protagonist doesn't hinder or help that cause. He's just all of a sudden in a doctor's coat just so he could be the star of a puzzle game called Dr. Mario. Sonic, on the other hand, Sega's not gonna sit there and be like, yeah, Sonic's a doctor now, because it doesn't make sense to his character. Sonic being in a racing cart actually gets some kind of acknowledgement towards it, because like everyone's like, why would you be in a car if you could just run? And Sonic's just like, well, that wouldn't be fair. Or people actually are like, why, this isn't fair, I'm up against you, you're the fastest thing alive. And Sonic's just like, well, yeah, but I'm in a car this time, so it's the best chance you'll ever get. That's what I like about Sonic's cast, is that they have more to them. I think some of the best written characters in Mario are Luigi and Bowser. But that's because they get roles and they have characters. And, of course, several RPG villains have more character to them as well. No doubt about it. Like, Fawful is well written, Count Bleck is well written. There's no doubt about that. Even Reclusa from Brothership is pretty well written. Other than that, though, it's really hard to say. I should have saved the Team Blast for here, shouldn't I? Seriously? Why are we ending here when Team Sonic blasted right through the flagship? Well, that was a good means of 10 minutes. I would wager that Omega is also one of my... Like, honestly, there are very few Sonic characters that I dislike. I used to dislike a few of them a lot more when I was younger. I didn't really care for Big or Amy when I was a kid. But since Amy's growth as a character and Big's growth as a, well, I wouldn't say Big grew as a character. I would actually say that Big played into his... Big found a different role to be that worked better for him. Being a character who just is there and is often never given any reason for being there, I think that works for him a lot better. And it's kind of more entertaining that way. Like, even Rouge in, several characters literally question why Big is in the Racing Grand Prix. Rouge is just like, how on earth do you manage to find yourself in these places? And he's just like, oh, I don't know. I just go where my feet take me, man. And that's hilarious. Shadow's even like, why are you here? And Big's response is, well, I could ask you the same thing. Why are you here? Guys, come on. It's honestly, again, Sonic characters kind of have a little more diversity to them. And that's why I wouldn't say I like them more than Mario's cast, because, well, Mario's cast is still iconic for a reason. And there is no denying that. But when it comes to being well written, I really just have to give it to Sonic's characters, because more of Sonic's cast... Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. More of Sonic's cast is written well compared to Mario's cast. Like, with Sonic, you got characters like Tails, who has clearly grew over the time of his... since his debut. You've got Sonic, who's... Well... I wouldn't say Sonic doesn't develop. No. I would say that he still remains the same, and he's always had that strong sense of justice. But at the same time, he is, I guess, probably the most one-note character out of all of them. Even Eggman. Eggman's kind of gotten some recent development with Sage, and there have been times where Eggman has seen himself, like... there was another example. I swear there was another example where... Oh, Lost World. Lost World Eggman was pretty well... he was pretty well written there, too. Entertaining, to say the least. I missed all the floor. You know what? I'm still early. We can keep going. There we go. That's what I should have done. And I missed the item. But that's, well, I think actually Rouge just caught it there, or someone did. Let's just keep rolling. It was the first checkpoint. I'm sure I can still at least cop out a C or a B. That, and I really don't feel like restarting this level again. But yeah, if I really wanted to talk about some of my actual favorite Sonic characters, well, Tails and Gamma are up there. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. There's no point in hiding the fact that the Chow are up there. Although I really have to question about that one, because it's like they're a species, not really a character. But you try to tell me I'm gonna let that stop me. Obviously, I do love Sonic. Like, a lot of the mainstays I really like. Sonic's a good inspiration for a character. Like, I love his personality. And that's kind of the reason why, like, my character has got a similar personality and abilities to Sonic. Like, he's just I feel like he's inspiring as a character. I also very much like Omega and Shadow. Rouge is fun. I wouldn't say she's like top tier favorite. I'd say she's like maybe a B rank character for me. I do very much enjoy her as a character overall. Please tell me there's ground below me. Amy has again grown on me a little bit since her moving on from being a Sonic obsessed character. Because I think that's an example of where the one note doesn't work as well. I'm not gonna, like, I just don't really care for Amy's character being completely driven by her affection for Sonic. I can agree if it's used as a gag every once in a while, but like when it drives her entire character, I gotta say, like, that's not the most appealing. There we go. I do like Cream, but mostly by extension of her being her having Chow friends. But I think her innocence really works for her because she interacts with other characters, even villains, like in a very polite way. And I think that's very funny because she's like, even though she's up against a huge threat, she's still gonna be like, no, be nice. I have manners, and I'm going to use them even against someone I know doesn't deserve it. And it works. I'll admit, some of the bad guys still don't really give her the leeway of it all. Like, it's kind of like one of those things where you would expect them to be like, how am I supposed to be mean to this kid? Like, they would feel bad, but no, they don't. Like, they're not as brutal towards her as, say, like, Rouge or other characters. But they certainly are like, nope, you're gonna get no mercy from me, kid. Again, Sonic Crossworld Racing was great for the level of interactions the characters shared with each other, specifically for the rival interactions when you begin a Grand Prix. And I love that. You've got Zavok, who's just like, listen, kid, chivalry is dead, and you'll see how fast it dies when you're in the heat of the moment. Because she's talking about minding your manners, and it's like, Zavok's not going to mind his manners, kid. I hate to say it. Guys, I need you to lock in. Right, I need to keep a key. Boom, boom goes the switch. Target destroyed. Whoop. Yeah, I saw him. I saw that guy there. I absolutely, well, actually, some characters brought up the egg carrier from Sonic Adventure 1, which is impressive. Oh no! There we go. I lost my key, but I didn't die. And oh, wait a minute. How did I save myself from that? The physics in this game are weird. Okay, I can hit the thing, but I still can't move because the pole is frozen. I'm trying to think. Okay, okay, I'm actually gonna go off on a little off topic on this one. It still relates to characters, but I kind of hate how the Deadly Six are playing a real Koopaling role here. Not in the sense where they're getting shoved into a lot, but because much like the Koopalings, Sega seems to only care about a few of them. Zaz and Zavok are the only ones who have ever been playable outside of Lost World. Like, they're the only ones who got a playable appearance. Xena, Zord, Zik, and Zaman do not get any sort of playable appearances. I really hope that that changes. Now, granted, unfortunately, if it does change, they're not going to get any sort of voice lines if they are in Sonic Crossworld, because none of the DLC characters are getting that treatment. But, like, seriously, it's like how, like, Zavok and Zaz are also the only ones playable in the Mario and Sonic series, while a few of, like, Iggy, Roy, no, not Roy, Iggy, Morton, and Lemmy are often left out from the Koopalings. Oh, what was that? No, come on, that was 7 minutes in! I kind of forget where I died, but I don't remember this part, so I think it might have been here? You know what? Let's just roll from here. I wasn't paying attention to where I died. Well, I forget. Oh, there's a switch over here.
Annihilate.
Alright. I think this checks out.
I'll pick up from here.
Oh, wait.
Hurrah!
There are there are 3 switches. Are you kidding me?
Hurrah!
Oh, not a good time to,
I'll take it from here.
there we go. Not a good time to ditch my power. Oh, well, Omega's back anyway. Okay.
Here! Hurrah!
If there are any enemies over here, I sure. Well, actually, I'll be able to deal with them because I'll get everyone back.
Annihilate.
Yeah, and I'm making a little better time. I think that's one okay thing about dying, is that in the time in the stuff I cut, I make a little bit more progress and faster progress because I'm not talking. That's a very powerful fan if it's bringing us all the way up here.
I'll pick up from here. Level up. Hurrah!
Yeah, I'll take a barrier. I lost my key, but if I get another key, at least that's a shot that I can take. We are really high up. What was that? You know what? I think I need to stop questioning the jankiness of this game and just accept that it's naturally going to happen. Constantly. I really hope we're getting close.
I'll eliminate them all.
Okay, or we can completely skip that area. Hey, Shadow, do that thing again where you somehow knock the helmet off. Nope, there goes my barrier. So much for that. Nope, and there goes my rings. There we go. Those missiles really take care of things, don't they? Oh, come on, another one? Hell nah.
Eggman robots must be eliminated.
Get bent and get lost.
I'll pick up from here.
Worthless consumer models.
Come on, guys, hit switch. It's not that hard. There we go. Not like it would have mattered anyway. I was still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for time to start anyway.
Here they come.
Oh, okay, sure. Stick 3 of them on me. Yeah, Team Blast is the ultimate attack now. If only I had mine readily available. Alright.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
I somehow got out of that.
Anytime now.
No point in doing a Team Blast now. They're all almost dead.
Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
I'll pick up from here.
Lock in. Hit. Can you guys... Come on.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate.
Are you telling me you guys didn't hit him so he knocked over? Embarrassing.
Annihilate.
The problem is that he's a hitbox even on the ground, so if you just walk into his hammer, you're still gonna get hit.
Enemies eliminated.
I think we're almost done though. I'm pretty sure after this self-destruct switch and grind section,
If you want to conquer the world, you need something that big.
That thing isn't enough to stop me.
yeah, I'm sure you will, Omega. Look, bud, I get the bravado here, but I really don't think that even you are taking on this battleship with your bare hands. We're gonna stay in flying formation so that, you know, we have a fail-safe for when we inevitably fall.
Incoming. Yellow laser.
Yellow laser. Nice try, game. It's not fast, but Yep, there it is. There's the end.
Four lasers. What a waste.
Well, lasers. Better stay frosty.
Like that. Just gonna shimmy on over. Ow! I still got hit by something.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm not taking any stupid chances. That was one of those cases where I definitely had to stop, jump, and avoid getting ballisticated by that freaking laser.
I'll take it from here.
I'm taking no shots with that one. Alright. Let's finish this up. Cause man, we're in for long ones. But as I said, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the last of the longer episodes for the time being. C. You know what? That's fine. I'll accept that. Man. And what am I gonna say when I have to do this 2 more times? It's really looking rough. We got 2 more times of the same stages, and then we got Mario Galaxy again. Yeah, I also kind of realized that this was hard with Team Sonic. How are we gonna fare with Team Dark? Alright. Bad start, bad start, bad start. Give me a ring, give me a ring. At least I had a ring. Not rude. Yep, get those level ups.
I'll take it from here. That robot will charge us once there's enough distance. Be sure not to get left.
Same deal, eh? We're gonna have to wait a while for Shadow to get his power ups. Oh, those are arguably worse than the robots I was fending off against last time. Alright, well, on the plus side, we also have Team Dark's Team Blast, which will prove more useful. Okay, you took care of that one pretty fast. Let's go in for a strong beating. He's got the shield. I think. Yeah, the shield was actually blocking him out there. Alright, gotta give him credit for that one. Okay. We're not doing too bad this time around. This attack is actually really annoying. Take that. Really can't afford to have those kind of distractions, that's for certain. Okay, I think we can work... Oh! Bonus, let's go. We can work with this really well. I really have to hope nothing goes horribly wrong. We might... This actually might be completely okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think we can make this work. I think we're good. Honestly, this was significantly easier compared to Team Sonic. Easy. Let's go. 2.5 minutes. That really makes up for Team Sonic. Maybe it's because I really did know what I was going into this time and I knew what to expect. Last time I got greedy and was definitely not playing by smart rules. Alright, and A. Let's go. Finished off strong. I'll take these results. They're pretty good. What do you know? Are you sure about that, Eggman?
Let's find that secret.
Yeah, Dr. Eggman doesn't have treasure. He has secrets. This man has a whole bunch of shadow androids for whatever reason.
Prepare to destroy immediate area.
Hey, Omega, did I ever tell you that?
No, I think Omega's onto something with this one.
Oh, never mind. Good luck.
You know about cloning. The original must exist.
That's the thing that sells it, that you're not dealing with a shadow android, you're dealing with the real deal, because first off, this shadow was held in a completely separate and isolated area. I think that's enough indication that this one's the real one. All of these are the copies that Omega's about to completely destroy. Alright, that being said, that's the end of Team Dark Story. We're going to be starting Team Rose next, and hopefully they should be significantly shorter. So, I'll see you guys next time.